subscription. And I think, although there's so much competition in the market, although internally within the marketplace, everybody's slagging everybody off, they'll never last, they're going out of business, they're going to pull out of boxing. The fact is that for the fans, this is an incredible, momentous occasion where fights like Jacobs-Canelo are coming off pay-per-view and being part of a monthly subscription. You have other big pay-per-view events with faded champions against other people, and like Joe says, $75, $80. In the UK, we're running pay-per-view events, $25. That's about as much as we think we can get out of the fans. But over here, I think it's a liberty. $80, $90, $100. And now you have big fights like Jacobs-Canelo and other major announcements of major big events like Canelo-Jacobs coming very, very soon. Okay, going back to March the 9th card. Again, great to be up at Turning Stone with a big World Championship doubleheader. I'm going to talk about the WBO welterweight championship first before I pass over to our good friend Lou Dibella, who seems to be involved with every show we do these days, after arguing with me for years and years, and you know, us not liking each other. I feel like you're a dependent relative. It's fantastic, and we'll be talking about your charge coming up soon. I know you've been funking for Mikel to get a shot at the world title for a long, long time, and a man that we're very, very proud of, Maurice Hooker, who probably gave me one of my greatest nights in boxing when we drove up from Kansas to Oklahoma, and no disrespect to Alex Saucedo, but to kick Alex Saucedo's butt, right? We lost the purse bid by about $60,000. I was gutted, but I was pleased for Maurice because he made a fortune. And we went up to Oklahoma, we had about 4 or 5 people in the change room, Arnie and Dino, and he came out, there was noise, he got put down in I think the second round, he came back, he stopped Saucedo in a wonderful, wonderful fight. And again, before that, travelled to England to win the WBO light welterweight championship as well. This guy has been a road warrior. This time he's in New York against a New Yorker as well. Massive fights on the horizon for Maurice Hooker. 2 of them potentially tonight. Chris Algieri against Danny Gonzalez, and also Jorge Linares, which I think is a wonderful fight that could be part of a massive homecoming for Maurice in Dallas. But firstly, he has his second defence against Mikel, and I want to bring up Dino Duva shortly, but to talk about his charge and introduce him, please, I can't say Hall of Fame promoter, but I will do one day, I'm sure. Lou Dibella, everybody.
The fact that I've actually promoted 3 of the 4 fighters at some point that are on the dais here. I promoted a number of Joe Smith's fights. Maurice, who I know a long, long time, I was looking over a mixed record, and his second pro fight was at Roseland Ballroom, which no longer exists. And on that card was Maurice Hooker. So Maurice and I go back a long way, and really one of the rising stars in the 140-pound division. Mick, I've known a long time, and he's been on a number of my shows. I promoted most of his fights. I didn't sign him to a long-term contract until fairly recently. And the reason I signed him is because I've never in my career really seen a guy that works harder than Mikel Lapierre. You know, and has gotten so much better in the ring from fight to fight. But also, this is a guy that works at Mount Sinai Hospital, has worked a full-time job for 10 years. Basically, you know, good family guy, running from work to the gym. When I signed him, finally I said to him, you know, you're the kind of guy, it took a long time for me to realize it, but you're the kind of guy I want to work with because you deserve it. You deserve an opportunity. And I did fight hard to get this opportunity, but I do believe, while he has a big mountain to climb in Mighty Mo, this is an opportunity that this man has earned by living the right way, by working his ass off. And this is a terrific card, and it's the kind of card I like because it has legitimate storylines. I mean, Bivol might very well be the best light heavyweight in the world. In fact, at the moment, I'm sort of leaning toward thinking he is. But I know Joe Smith, and I watched Joe Smith, you know, knock Bernard Hopkins out of a rink. And very few people in the whole sport can punch the way Joe can punch. Joe can beat anybody on any given night. And this is a great opportunity for Joe to rise to the top again and win a world belt. It's an unbelievable opportunity for Mick. When we were in that side room about a few minutes ago, Mikel said to me, you know, thank you for this. He said that one of the most important things in life for anybody, no matter what you do, is opportunity. And this fight for Mikel Lapierre is all about opportunity. Opportunity to show people who he is, what he can do, and an opportunity to fight the best. And that's why he's done this for as long as he's done it. And that's why he works his ass off in and out of the ring. So, and also thank you to Jose who helped him get to where he is right now, this opportunity. And I'm thrilled to be able to work with you. And thank you, Eddie, for that. Thank you, everybody on this dais. And Mikel Lapierre.
Mikel, come.
You know, a lot of you may not know who I am. You may think that I'm not deserving of this. You may think that I'm maybe a walk-through, but come March 9th, I'm going to show you guys that, you know, I belong up there with the top elite fighters. And, you know, like, just to take what Lou said, you know, there's nothing in this world I feel I can't do from working a 9 to 5 and trying to balance a full-time boxing career. So the fact that I have the opportunity placed in front of me to change my life, I'm gonna do whatever's necessary, you know, to become victorious on March 9th. And I just want to thank everybody. I just want to thank my promoter Lou, my manager, the Zone, Eddie Hearn. I just want to thank everybody that's given me the opportunity. Maurice Hooker and his camp. I just want to thank everybody that's, you know, giving me the opportunity to present this, for me to fight for this grand gesture. There's nothing more important than, you know, in a fighter's career than fighting for a world title. You know, I'm blessed. I feel blessed. So I'm just ready to, you know, go to work and show everybody what I'm capable of. Thank you.